Okay, so the beginning of this poem is Macavity, a mystery cat, he is called the hidden paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair, for when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. Okay, and they say that all the cats whose wicked deeds are widely known. I might mention Mungogery, I might mention Grittlebone, are nothing more than agents for the cat who all the time just controls their operations, the Napoleon of crime, Macavity. This is the first part and the last part. So Mungogery and Mungogery and Grittlebone are his agents. You have these people working for you. So he's a hidden paw. The hidden paw, his steps, footprints cannot be caught wherever he goes. It's a book about practical cats. Cats are like that. This is the only book actually T.S. Eliot wrote for the audience, younger audience. Between 11 to 12 years old is okay. I guess you are in class 8 and you are now 12 years old. So that's be the right best thing. So 8, 9, 10, 10 years, 2 years, you're 14 years old, right? So it's okay. Basically, this is the time you should read it. It's not a problem. So it was published in the part of collections of Macavity the Mystery Cat, but it was again produced in a standard book also. Now, Macavity is a master criminal who is too clever to leave any evidence of his guilt, of his crime. His nicknames in the poem are the Mystery Cat, the Hidden Paw, and the Napoleon of crime. Napoleon, as we all know, that Napoleon Bonaparte, born in Napoleon the Bonaparte, became by name Le Corse or Le Pitrit, was a French statesman and military leader who became notorious as an artillery commander during the French Revolution. He was very notorious. That's why this name is given to him. Similarly, Sherlock Holmes describes Moriarty as the Napoleon of crime in the adventure of the final problem, and Napoleon gone wrong in the Valley of Fear. And in this poem, Macavity the Mystery Cat, even when the Secret Service, Scotland Yard is one of the world's best Secret Service groups, and they decide that Macavity was behind a loss. They can't catch him. He's a mile away or engaged in doing something complicated on long division sums. And also Arthur Conan Doyle wrote that Moriarty was never caught, as at the moment of crime he is probably working out problems on a blackboard 10 miles away. And Macavity is also described as being as a ginger cat who is very tall and with thin sunken eye, that swag, and he sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake. The poem also says his brows is deeply lined in thought. Always, it's thinking something. The head is highly domed. His coat is dusty from neglect. He doesn't care. His whiskers are uncombed. Once again, this description is a close parallel to that of Professor Moriarty. A careless beauty. But he is crime. He is the crime. This is all about it. His appearance was quite familiar to me. He's extremely tall, thin, his forehead domes out in a white curve, and his two eyes are deeply sunken inside his head. His face protrudes forward and is forever oscillating from side to side in curiously reptilian fashion. The adventure of the family. He's trying this full character of Moriarty has been brought into Macavity. You can see the picture in your book. He's a awesome criminal. That swaggish. He's not clean, his coat is dusty, and like Moriarty, he's also, but Macavity is very smart. In this poem, Macavity is accused of misbehavior that would be within the capabilities of an ordinary cat, such as stealing milk, but also holds him responsible for major crimes. He's a monster and has been suspected of stifling, pickaches, vandalism, theft, cheating at cards, espionage, and controlling an organized crime ring with Mangochari and Rappelteazer and Riddlebone among the members. Again, Mangochari is a fictional character of T.S. Eliot's poetry book. Okay, these duos, these cats which are there, they are all petty thieves who often cause trouble for the human family. Okay, so they have come into the group. Rumpelteazer is another cat. They are all partners in their human families where they are living. They are creating humsum there, and they are one of the among the members of this group, this organized crime, the syndicate. And the organizer is Moriarty, as in Arthur Conan Doyle. So here Macavity is the organizer, the king, the boss. And the organizer of the half that is evil and of nearly all that is undetected in this great city. And this Macavity character has totally sat into this part of Macavity, and it's really done very well. If you see the movie of this cats, Macavity the Mystery Cat, it's a wonderful movie. You can watch it anytime you want, and it's great to watch it also. So that's what it is all about. So in this part I want to tell you that let's do it some part in the next class. I'll come back and we'll start this poem. So I just gave you a basic information about it, and we will come to know more about it. It's about a mystery cat who's not there. A mysterious cat. It stands for the hidden paw, symbol of crime and cruelties, that is Napoleon. We'll keep it till here. Next class when I come back, we'll go ahead and do it in a random way, and it will be very cool and clear. So you'll like it, and it's a wonderful poem. I enjoyed it when I was in school. I was quite a light that type of character, sometimes. I was always into crime, unwanted things. I used to go ahead and do, always have that grouping type of things, friends and that childhood memories. Okay, till then, take care and see you, and be good and enjoy life, and read and try to understand. The last one also about Arthur Conan Doyle, and today's one, Macavity the Mysterious Cat.